All right, folks, let's continue. You have a supply chain relationship in business to business. You have service industries, online and business to business. You have partner and supplier relationship management, and it's known as PRM. So let's talk about all of these in more detail. Business strategy that focuses on providing comprehensive quality services to business partners. That's partner resource management. So what happens is that it's a system of data processing, information sharing, information gathering, information organization, database, and updating all the information so that you are able to supply the best possible quality, value, efficiency to your customer. This is all about business to business. What kind of partnerships you have with other businesses. Supplier relationship management is comprehensive approach to managing an enterprise's interactions with the organizations that supply goods and services and its users. So PRM, SRM are concepts that deal with maintaining effective relationships with customers and suppliers. The benefits and limitations of business to business. In the one-to-many relationships, the sell side e-marketplaces on the sell side e-marketplaces, we have a web-based marketplace in which one company sells to many business buyers from e-catalogs or auctions, frequently over an extranet. Okay, so this was what we established in the diagram before, one-to-many relationship. Then you have business to business sellers. Then you have a customer service or an exchange service. Okay, so sell side configuration or intermediations include something like this. On the sell side, okay, you have a supplier's electronic store, you have supplier's product catalog, you have customers order information, okay, and then you have a manufacturer supplier who is filling these orders, and then you have this business to cater. Okay, business A, B, C, all of these will receive the different kinds of orders that they placed. Then you have manufacturer, you have distributor, marketplace, you have retailer, and over here you have individual customers, business to customer. So business to business transaction, all of these are B2Bs, and with the retailer you have a business to customer transaction. Okay, so this is the sell side configuration in business to business. One to many sell side e-marketplaces, they have sales from catalogs or storefront. These are the various ways in which they present or market themselves. Customization and self-configuration. Benefits and limitations of online sales from catalogs. Comprehensive sell side systems. Okay, so you have the one-to-many relationship has many advantages and disadvantages. One of them is the capability. The main advantage you have here is the capability of attracting a lot of customers, a lot of businesses into one place. So you have a lot of businesses who will be able to see you, and you will be more visible, and you will be able to attract a greater market share than if you were not present in that catalog. Then you have selling via distributors and other intermediaries. Distributors and other intermediaries have its own advantages. Manufacturers can sell directly to businesses, and they do so if the customers are large buyers. Okay, frequently they use intermediaries to distribute their products to a large number of smaller buyers. The intermediaries buy products from many manufacturers and aggregate them into one catalog, from which they sell to customers or to retailers. So you have a business, a catalog business, an exchange or an intermediary that offers services to business transactions or deals, in which it hosts all the information about what the customer needs, and all the information about what the supplier can provide, and tries to match them. It tries to aggregate them and match them with needs and demands. Selling via e-auctions, using auctions on the sell side, revenue generation. So if you have on the sell side, for example, the scrumptious indulgence business, Alibaba.com was on the sell side. So if Alibaba.com was using auctions on the sell side, what would that look like? It would be like a lot of bidding going on the website, and if they're selling an item for $1 for 5,000 pieces, many customers like me who have a baking business would be bidding on that on those items for 80 cents per thousand pieces, for 80 cents for 1,000 pieces, 80 cents each for 1,000 pieces, 50 cents, 40 cents, and the bidding would go on. Okay, so you would have revenue generation through that, cost savings like that, increased stickiness. For example, it's a very rewarding process to win an auction, so I would definitely want to participate in another auction, and this would mean that I would be a return customer to a site that offers auctions. Member acquisition and retention, so, and that is also greater in e-auctions. Auctioning from the company's own site using intermediaries in auctions. Examples of B2B: forward auctions. One from many: e-procurement at buy side, e-marketplaces, buy side e-marketplaces. What is buy side? Buy side is my side. Okay, I am scrumptious indulgence and I want to purchase items for my online store, cake, tools, and bakeware items. So, a corporate based acquisition site that uses reverse auctions, negotiations, group purchasing, or any other e procurement methods. Remember that there is an entire chapter devoted to auctions and bidding, and we'll get to there. We'll talk about more when we get there with examples. One from many e procurement at buy side e marketplaces. Inefficiencies in traditional procurement management led to e procurement. Okay, sometimes you asked for something but something else got delivered. This is one of the main problems: communication problem, miscommunication, not delivering what you asked for. So inefficiencies in traditional procurement management, the planning, organizing, and coordinating of all activities relating to purchasing goods and services needed to accomplish the organization's mission. So this is the procurement management definition. It is the planning, organizing, and coordinating of all activities relating to purchasing goods and services, which means that you are actually designing the best route or designing the best strategy to sell specific customers. Maverick buying is unplanned purchases. Unplanned purchases of items needed quickly, often at non pre-negotiated higher prices. For example, if I run out of, if it's the Christmas season and I'm running out of certain items in my catalog, I am back ordered or I'm out of stock. This is bad for my online store. So what I'm going to do is I talk to my usual marketplace, my user B2B partner. I talk to them and they say, sorry, we are out of everything. We are out of what you need. So I'm panicking and I'm trying to find out where I can place my order so that my customers won't be disappointed. And in looking for something, I stumble upon a business that has stock for what I need. And I place an order, but knowing that, I need something urgently, I have to pay a higher price. So it's like unplanned buying, emergency buying. Traditional procurement process was something like this. Like decades ago, the procurement process looked something like this. Okay, so you prepared a requisition. Okay, so what you do is you prepare a requisition for the order, and The approval process as per financial and procurement policies, you have to go through that in a company. And then you have to print or purchase the order, you have to mail it or fax it to the supplier, you have to create purchasing order inputs, create purchasing inputs order, you have to acknowledge or receipt the order through phone or mail that we have received the order, and look at the amount of time it takes to write down, make sure it is according to the policies, print it, mail it, fax it, and then receive an acknowledgement. And then the supplier would prepare an invoice, prepare order, then they have to mail to the buyer, and then pack and ship to the buyer's central receiving point. Three-way match of post office box, invoice, and receipts, and then approve payment and mail check to the supplier. So this is the traditional e-procurement process, which took a lot of time. Now, one from many e-procurement at buy-side e-marketplaces like the exchange marketplaces we saw in the previous videos. All you need to do is just press a button. You make your selections and press a button. Your account is already set up, your cards are already set up, and just at a click of a button an order is placed and it will start being processed. So e-procurement or electronic procurement is the electronic acquisition of goods and services for organizations via the internet through the electronic display interface. So EDI was one of the first methods of e-commerce, and what EDI did was it was usually done at the B2B side only, not the B2C side. So when e-commerce began traditionally, in the history of e-commerce, EDI was one of the first methods of conducting transactions in an online environment. The goals and process of an e-procurement type of e-procurement, you have e-sourcing, e-tendering, e-reverse auctioning, and e-informing. Web-based ERP, e-market sites, and EMRO. So we have all of these different kinds of e-procurement processes. We're going to talk about them. The e-procurement methods are purchase at buyer side, tendering, reverse auctions, internal aggregation, desktop purchasing. Purchase at seller side, you have sellers, catalogs, auction, negotiation, aggregators of catalogs, e-distributors. Then you have purchase at an exchange, you have auction, negotiation, bartering, catalogs, and then you have group purchasing. So these are the different kinds of e-procurement methods. The e-procurement process from the buyer's view looks something like this. Very simple and straightforward. Search for vendors and products through e-catalogs, brochures, conventions, exhibits, telephone calls, etc. Qualify vendors, which vendors can we do business with, research firms for financial stability and credit history. So what we're doing is we're trying to find out which vendors are valid, or they can be verified, or we can trust them. Select a market mechanism: private, public auction, tendering, exchange, bartering. Tendering system has a special process. We're going to talk about them in the next few chapters. Then you compare and negotiate prices compare price for financing, delivery, quality, and then you finally select a vendor. Then you make a purchase. Then you initiate a purchase order, PO, fill in the electronic form or trigger a ready order, arrange a pickup or receive a shipment, check shipping documents, billing and quality, and then you make a payment. One from many e-procurement at buy-side marketplaces, e-marketplaces, the benefits and limitations of e-procurement. The benefits of e-procurement is that it's fast, it's quick, and it's accurate, and it's also everybody's doing it, so you need to also jump the bandwagon. The limitations and challenges of e-procurement is that you there is a chance for security and fraud. These issues are always going to be there in the e-commerce. Reverse side auctions at buy side marketplaces.